just got to this new quarter pipe spot. Look at this thing. It's insane. Check that out. I always love when like street skaters force their transition skaters force their transition skating into the streets. That's a common problem I've been having lately is like, I don't want to go to the skate park. I want to skate transition, but not at the skate park. Normally that's like the one place that there's a lot of transitions. DIY skate spots sort of blend that. They blend like the transition into the street. So super hyped to check out this quarter pipe. I've never seen these in my life. They put two on top of each other. That's insane. Now obviously this is like a dead end road or like an off ramp, freeway ramp type of thing. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but they have the stacked jersey barriers. Like there's two on top of each other. That's what's really cool. That thing's like 5 feet tall. Normally jersey barriers are like, you know, 3 feet, 2.5 feet. 5 foot tall jersey barrier. Pretty sick. It's always a whole different ball game being in the shade versus the sun too right now in the summertime, California. Woo! Not trying to complain because we're lucky that we can even skate like all the time. I'm sending warm weather to all of you that aren't here right now. But yeah, I gotta stay cool. Set the tripod up, set the camera up in the sun, get a couple warm-up tricks and see how this thing feels. It looks gnarly. I'm actually really intimidated, but it's exciting. This is like the skate park in the streets. You know, transition skaters forcing themselves into the street. I love it. Well, folks, you can invert it. Well, maybe you can't, maybe I can't, but Matt can invert it. We can inject it. That's pretty cool. There's enough vert on the spot, in the street, on a jersey barrier to get it upside down. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Training skaters in the street. We're gonna see if you can actually go off the end. Oh God. That sign up there scares me. Matt wants to do board slide off of it. That's sick. How did that feel? Road closed. It's a tall board slide. Matt wastes no time, just straight goes for it. Might need some wax. Don't have any wax on it, it's so hot. What do you think, a little wax? It looked pretty dry. You could do it without wax, probably won't feel as good. And it's like, why not wax it? I used to like never do wax or lacquer or anything, but it works to your advantage. Why not help yourself? A little less effort, you could focus more on the trick. So I gotta get some wax.
We're like debating taking this up. Maybe.
All right, we got the fisheye on. Let's see if we get some board side action off. Close to 90 degrees right now out here. It's brutal. Woo! All this stuff like is really smooth. Like compared to most DIYs that I skate or I've built, this is built really well. This is where rails would be really helpful right now. I'm not gonna say that though. The crust, dude. I think that is the coolest way to skate the spot, the way Matt just did, off the edge. very, very cool. We got some more DIYs to hit up, but I gotta get a couple more tricks. Maybe this might all be one video, I don't know. I'm having so much fun here. Maybe we'll break it into 2 videos, get a couple more tricks on it before I leave. I don't want to be greedy. There's so many things I could do here or want to do, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta take what you can get and keep moving on with your day. Super rad DIY spot. Urban Skate Project built it. I'm not gonna name every single person that helped, but you guys did an amazing job. Really, really, really well built. Like, they did an extremely good job. It's basically, it looks like the city did it almost. Like, it looks like a part of like the actual city infrastructure, which I think maybe was the intention. Like, yeah, I wouldn't even be able to tell it's a skate obstacle unless you skate, basically, in a really good way. So there's very cool ledges right next to the quarter pipes and the kickers. Check it out over there, right next to it. Really scary, but it would be really cool to see people grind it. One kid was grinding it right when we showed up. You gonna try it? No, not for now. Oh, sick. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like we were doing on the ramp. That's sick. Look how there's nothing underneath there too. Nothing underneath there. Nothing underneath the ramp. Like the other kicker to landing pad has 2 pillars. Woo! That thing is just freestanding. That's like good integrity. Like these dudes know what they're doing. That's like building a skate park basically. I mean, it's damn near perfect. Place kind of reminds me, the spot reminds me of like things you find in Copenhagen and in Europe. Just find like little spots on the side of the road, the bike path. Normally they're like this, like 1 or 2 obstacles, really mellow, but there's a lot of options that you can do with it. Like you could stay here, skate here all day. So many different things you can do. It's a little crusty, a little scary, but you know, that's skateboarding in the streets. Big shout out to everyone that builds DIY skate spots. Regardless if you get credit or not, you know who you are. I think a lot of times like the people that are building DIY skate spots, at least the people that I know from the past, like the dudes that built Washington Street, etc. A lot of times they're not really asking for credit or for recognition. They just want to do it because for the love of the culture and the people. Yeah, super fun spot. Maybe go mix it up a little bit because it's getting hot, getting burnt. It's really hard to skate. Like the pool is definitely, I think, what makes it a little bit difficult. Like it's a really cool spot. You just have to know how to do your tricks. And again, it's kind of like a skate park in the streets. And I always love that personally. I think it's always so fun when like people build like obstacles in the streets. I don't know, it gets us transition skaters out of the skate park a little more, which is nice.